Hi, Shelley here with directyourpageant.com, and joining me is the new director of the Miss Louisiana Plus America pageant. This is Miss Bobbie Watts.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Bobbie. Today was your first pageant, and as your, I guess, mentor in the pageant industry, she purchased the kit for directyourpageant.com, and I was the former director of Louisiana Plus America for 2 years, and we turned it over to Bobbie. She won my pageant last year. She became Mrs. Louisiana America. She went to the Plus America pageant and placed second runner-up at the national pageant. So as a director, I was so excited to have you place that high. It was wonderful.
Yes, it was a great experience.
So Bobbie had mentioned that she'd like to take over directorship for the pageant. So you did a great job. What I want to ask you is some of the things maybe that you learned in the kit that were helpful to you, that stand out the most.
One of the things that's very helpful is to definitely set up a schedule in the order you want things to go, and when you have a large state pageant, as we did for the weekend, to make sure you set up practice time for your contestants to where they're familiar with the stage and feel comfortable. Because if they're not comfortable on stage, it really shows in their performance.
That's true. Absolutely. It does. And what else do you think maybe?
Staffing. Staffing is very important because you can't do it all by yourself, so it's better to ask more people than you think you might need, because things happen that you can't control.
That's
and
true.
You have backup help to where you're up here and can be with your prizes or your contestants where you need to be, and if things in another part of the room or something needs to be gotten for someone else, or if another contestant needs help, you can send somebody to do that.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people they make that big misconception of not having enough staff. You know, I always say I'm a one-woman show until I get here, and that's when I have my staff.
Right.
And you look like you had a great supporting staff, and you're going to
Certainly
notice that
do.
those people will always be there for you. They've always been there for you when you were competing.
They certainly have. I've had great support through my family and friends, and they continue to do so as we taking over the directorship. And we just want to keep the state pageant on a very elegant level to where every contestant that competes feels that they had a great experience and want to come back if they didn't win, and for those winners to be prepared for nationals.
What are some of the things that you might do to help you girls raise money for, other expenses at the national pageant?
Well, winning the state pageant, we as the directors pay the base entry fee into nationals, but they're still responsible for their overalls, and the hotel room is a large cost because nationals you're there for a week. They give you a good rate, but it adds up because you're still there for 7 days.
That's true.
So as directors, what we did, we have gotten a $300 Visa gift card donated, and we printed up raffle tickets for the queens to sell for $1 a chance, and we also had bookmarks printed with the Miss Louisiana Plus America logo on it for them to also sell, and the monies they earn from selling those two fundraisers will be applied to each of their rooms to help them defray costs.
That's wonderful. That's a good thing. I know I signed up for the Walmart gift certificate. Put in a good word for
That's
me.
right. Who can't
And listen,
use
you
that?
did a great job on your program book.
Thank you. That was the first one I had to put together,
Yes.
so it stressed me a little bit, but I saved the templates as I went to where next time it won't take me quite as long.
That's exactly what you do. All you do is you'll
Just
go
have to
in
replace
next
my
year.
photographs.
You're going to replace your photographs and keep your pages. Like all the pageants that I produce, I have books now for all of them, and I just replace them and change it. So the first one is the hardest, but I love your back cover.
Yeah, this is the picture we took at Shelley's last year for the
Yeah.
delegates that competed last year, to where they would be able to see that. And when we did
Yes.
orientation, we took the same type of picture for the next year's program book.
That's awesome. Yeah, everything went very beautiful, very smoothly. And your mother's also, is she what, co-director?
She's co-director with me, and they have their own business that they run out of their home, so she has, we're there, and she's able to give me the support and help that I need,
That's good.
instead of having to be in an office somewhere else 9 to 5 and do it on your spare time. So it really makes a big difference in help.
Well, I wish you much success. Let me know if you ever need me for
I
anything.
certainly will. I'm
And-
so glad that y'all came.
Yep. Thanks for joining us.